Kool TV proudly presents Kentucky Christian University Soccer as the Kool Hits Sports Network brings you coverage of the KCU Knights live from Grayson, Kentucky. Now let's head to the pitch for the pregame show and KCU Soccer live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good afternoon from the heart of the parks, Grayson, Kentucky at Knights Stadium. As we welcome you into the pregame show, Columbia College, the Koalas, making the trip out of Columbia, South Carolina, to match up against the KCU Knights. Hello, everyone. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here this afternoon on this first of two games that will play between the men and the women. The women will start first as the Koalas roll in with a record of 7-6, as they are sitting at 4-5 in conference play. Last time out for the Koalas, they defeated St. Andrews 3-0. They've won 4 consecutive. They had a game with Montreat, obviously in there with all of the devastations that happened down in North Carolina. That game has been canceled. So trying to keep things rolling in conference play. Their last loss coming against Pikeville back on the 25th of September. They lost that game 1-0. On the other side of things, KCU still looking for a win after picking up the first win of the season by knocking off Bryan College. It was not Bryan College. Give me 1 second and I'll get back to it as my mind has drifted away for a second. But this Knights team trying to get things squared away after Grace Christian, was the team that they got the win over. They sit at 1-14, losing last time out against Johnson, Tennessee, 6-0. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll get you ready for first kick and starting lineups as we bring you coverage of the Knights and the Koalas here at Knights Stadium on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beautyrest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table, James Carr, happy to have you along with us here as we get you set for Columbia and KCU in women's action. The men will follow at approximately 25 minutes at the conclusion of this contest. It'll be on the second stream. So if you're tuned in watching game one here today, just go to the same place you found this stream. It'll be right there, easy to find. It's labeled Men's Soccer. First time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. If you see something you like, hit that bell. Each time we put out new material, we'll alert you directly to your mobile device. Taking a look at the visitors. Now the Columbia Koalas that roll in. Malaya Kincaid up front. She's dropped in 8 goals of the 28 total scored by this team. Jordan Myers has 5. In the goal, it'll be Tegan Issenring. She started all 12 contests for this Koalas team, giving up 21 goals, averaging just under 2 a game. Koalas will be in the black jerseys. Now that's purple. They looked black when I was looking across the way. They may have had their warm-up shirts on, but they'll be in the purple jerseys. KCU in the grays with the red striping across the front.
As a member of the NAIA and the
And that's why I was thinking black for the Koalas, as they have black backs, and it's black and purple across the front. Starting lineups when we return, and we'll get you ready for first kick after this here on Kool TV.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
Costello. Number 17, Camilla Hughey. Number 18, Sammy McDaniel. And number 33, Alyssa Collins. The Koalas are coached by Robert Hunter. And now for your KCU Lady Knights. Number 1, a senior, your captain and your goalkeeper, Hope Oxer. Number 4, a freshman, Olivia Brewer. Number 7, a senior, Daniela Jean-Pierre. Number 12, a freshman, Aubrey Logan. Number 13, a freshman, Sophia Friend. Number 16, a sophomore, Cheyenne Manley. Number 17, a sophomore, Amelia Lucas. Number 18, a freshman, Elena Hutchinson. Number 21, a junior, Morgan Ray. Number 22, a sophomore, Kayla Maupin. And number 25, a senior, Bailey Lewis.
Back here at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast table as we get you set for KCU and Columbia here in women's action. First of 2 games here this afternoon in Grayson between the men and the women. James Collier, happy to have you along with us here. My wife, Alicia Collier, taking care of all your video that you see on the screen. Happy to have everyone tuned in with us wherever you may be watching from. Drop that message in the chat box there. Let me know where you're tuned in tonight, or this afternoon, I should say, and I'll give you a shout-out on the air. Again, the starting lineups, Tegan Azering is in the goal. Madison Dybert, Malia Kincaid, Kylie Stewart, Madison Wells-Bunting, Jordan Myers, Kinsley Cohen, Brooke Pisatello, Kamaya Hewley, Samantha McDaniel, and Alyssa Collins. That's the visiting Koalas. For the Knights, in goal, Hope Oxer, Olivia Brewer, Daniela Jean-Pierre, Audrey Logan, Sophia Friend, Cheyenne Manley, Amelia Lucas, Elena Hutchinson, Morgan Ray, Kayla Maupin, and Bailey Lewis. Beautiful fall-like afternoon here in Grayson. Baseball going on off to the right here as they like to play a lot of fall baseball around here, try to get as much as they possibly can. But you couldn't paint a better day. Not a cloud in the sky. Flag draped around the mast down on the east end zone. That's the end zone that KCU will be defending to start this contest. But it's very comfortable. We'll stay probably in the low to mid-70s throughout the day. So shouldn't have to worry about any of the issues that we've had to deal with at times throughout the early part of this season when we were having to take hydration breaks because of the temperatures. We're pushing triple digits, getting triple digits down on the field. But this one this afternoon should play just about right. KCU's going to possess the ball first as the senior out of Haiti, Daniela Jean-Pierre, will possess and start with the opening kickoff. And off we go. Koalas will play it to the far side. Sends a booming ball up front. They've got a runner out in front on a one-on-one. Quick chance here for the Koalas on a ball right at the net, and that quickly, the Koalas put one in the back of the net, and they lead this game 1-0. We take a look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. And for some reason, my replay did not fire as it was supposed to. We'll try that here in just a second and see if we can get it squared away. Here we go. Just a 1v1, and out in front was Malia Kincaid that pops it in there for the goal. Just a simple ball that they chipped out in front and picked up the early 1-0 lead. So Kincaid knocks in her 9th goal of the season in the first minute. Now a free kick for the Knights. Sophia Friend delivers a big ball down to the 18. Knights will play it down on the near side. Samantha McDaniel playing on that back line, sends it up. There's Morgan Ray who steps to. Knights will settle, work it off to the right side. As Amelia Lucas playing with heavy pressure, battling against Huey. Koala's trying to play it up the far sideline. Knights will win possession. They'll drop it back in the middle. Out in front, though, here comes again. Right down the middle is Kincaid on the interception. She'll go right at Oxer. Oxer knocks it down. She gets it again. Oxer with another great save. Ball still loose on the near side. Knights settle things down. 2 great stops there by Oxer. And the Knights swipe it away. Let's take a look at that on the instant replay. 2 dandy saves here on direct kicks from Kincaid right at Oxer. And we stay 1-0 for the moment. Jordan Myers works with it at her feet right side. Tries to turn it across. Defended nicely on the back line there by KCU's Bailey Lewis. Quickly they drop it to Kincaid, trying to work it across the face of the 6, and Manley will step to and kick it out of bounds, and we'll get a corner kick coming up for the visiting Koalas. So Kinsley Cohen, the sophomore out of Charleston, South Carolina, to deliver the kick from the near side. High arcing ball out across the top of the 6. Headed away. 3 Knights in the area trying to play it down. Can't do so. As the Koalas will go negative with McDaniel playing it back to the middle of the field. Collins will settle things up, bring it near side, trying to chip a through ball ahead, looking for Kincaid on a run out. The Knights deflect it backward, and the Koalas will have to backpedal and reset. Again, if it's your first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. Each time we put out new material, we'll alert you right to your mobile device. Ball out near midfield. Nice touch there by Myers, trying to get it out to Kincaid. Ball comes near sideline. Koalas hustling too, trying to save it before it goes out of bounds. They're going to get there, and that's going to be Madison Dybert, the freshman out of Bluffton, South Carolina, and she chips it into this 6. Kincaid's there. She doesn't get a good touch to it, and it rolls into the hands of Oxer, and we stay 1-0. Nice ball there by the Koalas, but well defended by Hope Oxer. Good to see her back in net as well after working through some injuries about 2.5, 3 weeks ago here, in which she took a big hit in the net, had to leave the game, and great to see her back out there. Oxer, one of the seniors out of Paintsville, does a really good job in net for this Knights team. Alyssa Collins, junior out of Summerville, South Carolina, starts it up that far sideline. Knights defend it well as Olivia Brewer will just touch it out of bounds, and it was saved just before it tumbled across the line. Now KCU brings it near side. Up the near side, Elena Hutchinson. Working in tow with her is Samantha McDaniel. 18 versus 18 right here on the near sideline. Throw in coming up for the Knights. Good ball down inside the box. Had Logan streaking toward the net. Logan gets a look toward the net. Can't get a good touch to it, though. And KCU just misses a golden opportunity there. Logan, you can see her hands on top of her head as we check it out on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. A good throw down inside the box. Logan with a soft touch at the net. And then a diving save from Issering to keep the Koalas in front 1-0. Right at 6 minutes gone here in the opening period. The first minute goal from Malia Kincaid has the visiting Koalas on top 1-0. They'll get to throw on the near sideline. Kincaid turns it with her head, plays it off to Myers near side. Myers leaves it right down the seam on a perfect ball. Here's Cohen taking it inside the 18, trying to turn it across the face of the 6. Does so. It's defended nicely on the back line by the Knights. Really good play there by the freshman Olivia Brewer out of Prestonsburg. And she was an extension of the goalie right there. And she clogged up that kind of that port that they wanted to fill the hole with the ball and gave no chance of being able to poke that one in. Now here's another good ball off the near side. They'll feed it back into the middle. That's to Myers. And a right-footed strike on a two-hopper to Oxer on the near side. Good little set piece there by the visiting Koalas. That was Kinsley Cohen that took the swing. And Oxer delivers a big boot out toward Jean Pierre, who gets shoved in the back. Koalas will win it out of the air. They'll chip it ahead. Back out to Cohen, and she's offsides. Late flag there that comes up. So we'll get a free kick coming up for the Knights. One of the things I picked up really quickly is that this Koalas team, they're going to try to do everything they can to get it out to their forwards. From midfield, they're just going to try to chip it over top of the defense and let their forwards run with their speed. And they've shown that they've got plenty of that here so far. Aubrey Logan settles it with 2 on, near side. Here's Hutchinson. Working up the near side, being pushed off the ball there by Samantha McDaniel, throw in for the Koalas. Out in front now, Jordan Myers. Inside the 18, Manley trying to cut her off. She'll turn it across the in line. Manley sends it out of bounds, and another corner kick coming up for Columbia. Ashley tuned in from the UK saying, "Go Columbia Koalas," waiting for number 6 Reagan Gibbs to check in. Gibbs, the junior out of Little River, South Carolina. Another good ball down inside the box, and a nice touch there by Kincaid as she tried to deliver it to the far sideline on the post, and Oxer's right there to scoop it up with the mitts. Oxer has been busy early on. Far side, Sophia Friend with 2 on. She has the ball taken away by Madison Wells Bunting. Bunting working on heavy pressure against Brewer. Sends it high in the air. There's Morgan Ray that comes to, but beating her to the punch again was Cohen. And then a little touch off the foot of Kincaid. Right there's Oxer. And another save from Hope. The field nestled parallel to I-64 right here at the exit in Grayson. This college is once a college, now a university. When I was a kid, it was KCC, Kentucky Christian College, and the power line ridge that runs to the west end zone here has a rock cutout in it that says KCU now. That was, at one point, used to be KCC. And whenever they changed from the college to the university, they redid the rocks and changed it over to the KCU. As Sophia Friend delivers a booming ball down inside the 6, but it's wide of the goalposts and a goal kick coming up for the visiting Koalas. This college has been kind of the staple of this little community here that most people around Grayson have known for many, many years. Has certainly changed. Much different look than what it was when I was a youngster here. But at the same time, there's still a lot of things that look the same. KCU, Grayson means a lot to it. And same way, Grayson means a lot to KCU as well. Here's Myers trying to go to the right side and sends that one through the uprights of the football goalpost. And a goal kick coming up. Across the way on the east side of the field is baseball on playing some fall league games this afternoon. Football on the road today. They'll be back home next weekend. Here on Saturday, we'll have that call of the action. I believe it's a 1:30 kickoff. I'll double check that in halftime and get all that stuff squared away for you. Pops Dido and Robert Holden tuning in from Pops from Preston County, West Virginia, and Holden down in Summersville, South Carolina. Certainly hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, and the beautiful weather that we are seeing here is covering up your area as well. Here's Jean Pierre trying to play it at her feet. Takes a big bounce off the turf. Wallace wanting to feed it up to Kincaid. Kincaid settles, plays it off her head, looking for Myers. Can't get it. Now it's at Myers' feet. Myers has an opportunity. She'll bend it to the right side. Here's a through ball out to Kincaid. Oxer makes a nice run off of her line and scoops it up before Kincaid can get there, and we stay 1-0. And you look at this KCU team, again, their record does not state anything indicative of what this team is. They've had some really bad luck at times through this year. They've battled injuries all season long. They've had some balls that were played perfectly and just could not find the way to push it through the frame. They would draw iron, or there would be a foot that would catch it at the last second, or they would have a nice set piece of trying to run somebody out the backside and get called for an offside, and it would negate that opportunity. Have a goalie slip and then just mistouch a ball and on an open net send it through. That's the difference right now, is just trying to find a way to get one through. And, again, when you give up a goal in the first minute of the contest, it kind of puts you on your heels, and a lot of times that's where KCU's had to do. It's had to work from battling back, and it's a team that is not structured around offensive attack, much like what we've seen this Koala team here as they really get after it on the offensive side of things. You see another strike there from Jordan Myers. So, I mean, again, this team, they battle, they play hard, they play for 90 minutes. Win, lose, or draw, they go out and they give everything that they've got to go at things. And certainly some new faces out on the field today for KCU as that injury bug continues to mount throughout this season. Again, at one point, they were on their third goalie, as they had Oxer got beat up, and this one's from Myers and bends it left and just wide of the upright. So a goal kick coming up for KCU, but Oxer went down, Sophia Sanders came on, and in the same game, Sanders got hurt. And then they had to bring on Mackenzie Bolts. So I mean, that right there tells you when you lose two goalies in one game, that's the way the injury bug has bitten this season. Logan working with the ball, gets it out to Jean Pierre with a player standing right on her backside. It's quickly taken away. They're trying to get it out toward Kincaid on a run out. Ball pinballs off to the far side. Wells Bunting will run it down. And they've got Kincaid off sides. So a free kick coming up for KCU. Inside of 30 minutes to play here in the opening frame. 1-0 our score on the first minute goal from Malia Kincaid, her 9th of the season. Again, men will follow at approximately 25 minutes at the conclusion of today's contest. It'll be on our second stream. You can find it the same place where you located this one. Again, the Koala step two and win it out of the air. Dybert trying to play it down to Myers. Myers looking for a kind of a bicycle kick, if you will, to get it over near side. A left-footed touch by Kincaid. No one was crashing down the middle. And now Manley trying to chase two as it's going to roll across the end line, and we're going to get a corner kick for the Koalas on the far side. So Jordan Myers, the senior out of Aiken, South Carolina, will put this one in the air. As the Koalas are going to bring everybody up with the exception of Alyssa Collins and play at the 18 or down toward the 6. Low driving ball. Morgan Ray turns it away off the back post. There's Myers. Wells Bunting, heavy pressure. Nice job there by Sophia Friend. And she'll just bend that one over on the far sideline and kick it over the fence. And a corner kick again delivered after Olivia Brewer tries to save it and can't get two. A little bit of a breeze at her back. As you can look and see just the flag that's right there beside her in a corner, just kind of pointing down toward the west end zone. There's a hooking ball, and Oxer goes sky high and holds it in. Take a look at it before we get into replay. As Oxer goes up in traffic and hauls it in easily. And we stay 1-0. Knights trying to get it up the far sideline. Sophia Friend was there, but it was turned out of bounds. And it'll be a Knights throw in on the far side right in front of the Koalas bench. Myers intercepts out near midfield. Immediately the Koalas on the attack as they'll roll this one out in front. Giving chase, coming right down the middle is Dybert. And she's going to make contact with Oxer inside the 18 as Oxer goes off of her feet. And our official will come up and have a quick word with Madison Dybert, freshman out of Bluffton, South Carolina, and says, we don't need any of that here. Very easily could have been a card. Near side, Kincaid. Nice roll up the near line. Dybert trying to turn it across the top of the 6 and never could get a touch to it. Really nice job on the back line there for KCU as Kayla Maupin was able to defend it nicely. Hutchinson tries to chip near side, or far side, excuse me. Now Jean-Pierre is there. Takes it off her feet. She's got a run going ahead with nobody out. Now Logan's trying to get out there. She's got two on as they split the difference between her, as it was Ewing and Collins that's going to take it off of her feet. And they'll say that Jean-Pierre touched it last, so it rolls across the end line and a goal kick coming up. Again, she draws so much attention from the defense, as there's basically someone standing behind her every place she goes. And anytime the ball gets near her feet, it's instantly 2 on. And that's the thing that KCU has struggled the most with this year, is finding a way to get her touches with not having 2 and 3 people surrounding her. Here's Kincaid with Maupin out in front. Kincaid's going to beat her to the punch and fires one over top of the crossbar. And Kincaid has had really good looks. Here's another look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. Did a good job there staying on side and then shows off that speed out in front and just out top of the 6. Sends it over top the crossbar. So a goal kick coming up for Oxer. Inside of 25 minutes to play here in the opening frame. Koala's leading the Knights 1-0. I have some flying object up here around me, and I'm not for sure if it's a bee or a pterodactyl right now. I'm getting absolutely mauled standing on top of the press box. So a free kick coming up for KCU on the foul. Beautiful afternoon, starting to warm up a little bit. As, again, we'll be in the 70s most of the day. We get a sub coming on for Columbia. As that's Reagan Gibbs, the junior out of Little River, South Carolina. As she will check in for Dybert. Seeing her first action here today. Kamaya Huey out of Lexington, South Carolina, plays it up the near sideline. Looking for Kincaid. A nice job there on the back line by KCU to turn that one away, as that was Kayla Maupin. So a throw-in coming off the far sideline for the visiting Koalas. And Maupin right now is just chasing Kincaid all over the place. Friend steps right in front of her to take it away. Koalas settle. They'll bring it back in the middle of the field. A misplayed touch. McDaniel trying to win it back. She can't do so. But then Kylie Stewart booms one down toward the 18. Oxer comes off her line. It's an empty net, and Manley's there to take it away from Jordan Myers, as Cheyenne Manley just saved a goal. As Oxer came off her line and was late getting to the ball, and it was an empty net, and the Koalas couldn't play it down to finish things off. And it's going to be a corner kick coming up, but a nice play there by Cheyenne Manley, the sophomore out of Boyd County, that just saved a goal. It's Myers from the far corner. Low bending ball hits the corner of the goalpost, and they're going to rule that as out of bounds. So it hits the frame. So a goal kick coming up for the Knights. 22 minutes and some change left to go here in the opening half of action. And that one goes out of bounds on the far sideline. And Huey will track down the ball and toss it back in for the visiting Koalas. And it's been no secret what Columbia wants to try to do. It wants to get the ball around the feet of Kincaid and Myers out front to try to give them runouts with their speed. We saw Madison Dybert played up a lot. She's listed as a defender, but she was running up front. And maybe that was just something they saw when they set up the scouting for this game of this was an opportunity they felt like they could have playing her high. Another takeaway by the Koalas. They'll play it to Kincaid in the center of the field. Kincaid chips it out ahead. Maupin's right there. And she'll turn it to the far sideline and let the defense regain its composure. As we're inside of 21 minutes to play here in the opening half. A first-minute goal by Malia Kincaid. And since then, the Knights defense has stood tall, including a couple of nice saves by Hope Oxer and two defensive stands from her center backs that have taken away opportunities at goals, including an own goal, or an open goal. And now as Kincaid tries to turn that one back across the 6, Kayla Maupin, not sure if she got hit by the ball or Kincaid's foot. And it's obviously going to say it was connected by Maupin. So she must have taken it off the tip of the nose because she was holding her nose, because it's going to be a corner kick coming up, and Jordan Myers from that far corner again. Good ball there by Myers. Trying to turn it toward net was Kylie Stewart, the senior out of Florence, South Carolina, on the back post. But sends it over top the crossbar, and a goal kick for the Knights as we're inside of 20 to play here in the opening half. Really good ball there by Myers after her last couple had played down, including that last one that she hit before this one. She hit off the far side upright. That one, she got a lot of air underneath it all the way to the back post and gave Stewart an opportunity to put the head to it. Here's Kincaid chasing it down on the near side, saves it in the corner. With 2 on, she'll work out, gets tripped up, and the ball rolls out of bounds. And it's going to be a free kick coming up from the far corner. And let's see who is going to come across to take this free kick. And it's going to be Jordan Myers. Got a Columbia photographer down here. Looks like he's doing a photo shoot right now. Laying down on the turf, kind of leaned back and just getting some really cool angles, I'm sure. Don't know that I've ever seen a photographer, though, that's laid back completely. You can see him there in your screen. Trying to get a field level angle, if you will. Ball goes all the way across the 6. Kylie Stewart chasing, as is Sophia Friend. Friend will boom it out on the far sideline, and a throw in for the Koalas. Myers brings it in, gets it into Kincaid. She can't settle it down. Now ball's pinballing around. Here's a strike out top. As the ball found its way all the way out to, trying to check the number, that looks like Pesquetto. One-0 our score. Maupin turns that one back toward Oxer, and she can't get to it. I kind of looked at Oxer and was like, you got to get on that. So another corner kick coming up. Let's see who they bring across this time from this near corner. As Madison Wells Bunting out of North Augusta, South Carolina, the freshman. Low driving kick. Loose out top of the 6. Knights turn it away. Still loose. Myers from the right side of the 18 finds Kincaid. Kincaid tries to bend it to the right upright and can't do so. That's a dangerous ball when it finds itself around feet and you cannot get a touch to. Sophia Friend, the freshman out of Carrollton, Texas. Here's Jean-Pierre out in front, too much touch to it. Kylie Stewart there defensively squares it down. Now the Knights settle it back. They're trying to go back toward Jean-Pierre and just has it taken off of her feet. And then they're going to get Jean-Pierre from behind as Kinsley Cohen hits the deck. And again, you could see immediately as soon as Jean-Pierre had the ball at her feet, instantly closed out on to where she was basically had the ball taken away from her, not giving it up. And then as we try to feed back down to her, the issue arises with they couldn't get it to her. Here's Kincaid going at Oxer. Oxer turns it away with the foot. Hope Oxer does it again. We'll check the replay here in just a second. Let's see if the Koalas can convert. Now the Knights are going to turn it up the far sideline. Kincaid's wanting it out on top. They'll send it to the far side. Myers works it down inside the 18. Beats past Manley. Turns it across the 6, and right there's Oxer. Let's take a look at this last save on the Grayson Sporting Goods Instant Replay. A great header that sent it down the far side. Kincaid gets there, and Oxer just sticks the left foot out and turns it away. So approaching 15 minutes left to play here in the opening half. 1-0 Columbia on the first-minute goal from Aaliyah Kincaid. Aubrey Logan off the header, turns it down inside the box, and for the first time, Tegan Isering has to come out and put the mitts to it. Second bounce, Morgan Ray tries to settle on the back line, does so. Instantly turned right back, though, to the Koalas. Out in front, giving chase is Gibbs, running against Maupin, and Maupin tries to turn it to the near sideline. Instead, hits it across the end line. It's going to be a corner kick. So Madison Wells Bunting will try it from the near side this time. Gets a good air to it on the back post and clears all the way across the 6. Olivia Brewer trying to turn it back upfield. Here's a ball chipped down. Very patient was the forward of Malia Kincaid. And she tried to make certain that she stayed onside before the ball was played up to give it an opportunity. And by having to do so, it was played out too far to where she could not get to. And a foul on Columbia. So free kick coming up for the Knights at midfield. And Robert, you make a very good point there. Too many corners. There's only so many corner kicks in a soccer game that you can typically get away with giving up before one finds its way around, and just especially if you get a ball down around feet. They've had some very dangerous balls to where they got it around feet, just could not finish. There's a great ball from Sophia Friend from midfield, a one-hopper into the 6. And that's one of the reasons why she takes a lot of those free kicks is because of the leg that she has, is she can boom one 30, 40, 50 yards at times with accuracy. And that's a one-hopper from midfield. Off to the left side. And Kincaid just delivers a bomb over top of the crossbar. And again, you can see the frustration there whenever she misses the shot. It's just she's had so many opportunities and only converted on the one. As we get 2 subs in for Columbia. As Tina Roberts checking in, as well as Adriana Machado. As exiting the game is Kinsley Cohen and Samantha McDaniel. So Friend will go back and deliver the kick from the top of the 6. Audrey Logan trying to win it. Cannot do so. Out ahead is Myers. Myers on a run to the right side. Takes it right at Oxer. Bends it to the left side and finishes. And the senior out of Aiken, South Carolina, bounces the goal and makes it 2-0. Really good ball, patient touch. Brings Oxer to the near post and finishes on the left edge. Cheyenne Manley checking out of the contest for KCU. Logan trying to win it on the far side. Does so for a moment. Now Jean-Pierre will drop back to Friend, and she'll chip it high into the air. Eisenring will come off of her line, and the one-hopper at the 18. Columbia leading at 2-0 here as we approach the 10-minute mark left to play in the first half. Just a big swing in the leg from the back line for Bailey Lewis. Friend will kick that one over top of the fence on the far side to take it away from Malia Kincaid. And a throw-in coming up as Kamia Huey will toss it in. We'll get a sub coming on first for the visiting Koalas. As Catherine Mobley will come on, junior out of Covington, Georgia. They'll play it at her feet. A big swing from the far side by Huey as that one's out of bounds, and a goal kick coming up for the Knights. Stay tuned with us at the half. We'll check scoring on this one. Get you some updated schedules coming up for both of the two teams as we wind down toward the end of the regular season. Good ball up the near side. Giving chase is Wells Bunting. Turns it across the top of the 6. Right there on a beautiful ball to Mobley. As she was tangled up, it was perfectly played by Sophia Friend to not give her a chance to get a touch off the foot. She tried to play it from behind with the left foot. And the Knights defense stands tall on that run. They'll play it to Kincaid up the left edge. Works it down toward the 18. And bends that one wide left. And a goal kick back for the Knights. 8.5 to play here in the opening half. 2-0 is our score. Kincaid and Myers with the 2 goals. Logan plays it out of the air. Finds it back at her feet. She'll touch it back out to Taylor Isaac as they try to play in a 2-man game. And Sophia Friend will turn it back upfield. Back to Logan. Logan held from behind, and we'll get a whistle and a free kick for the Knights, and that'll give Sophia Friend a chance to line one up again. She's got it on the 45. If she gets into one good here, she can take a one hop down inside the 18 with ease. She got a little bit under that one as she brings it near side. Defended nicely on the backside there by Machado. Plays it ahead out to Myers. There's Maupin. Myers beats her on the near side, though. Chasing it down toward the end line. Settles down into the 18. Out top. Wide open as crashing down the middle. That was Tiana Roberts. And just sent it right over top of the crossbar. 7 to go before halftime. That's right there, example of what the Koalas have been doing. They're stepping to winning every ball out of the air, not letting the ball get to them. They're playing to the ball. Ball near side. Giving chase. That's Machado. Across the end line to the box. Backside right there was Roberts, and she can't finish. Really nice piece there for Machado as she got out in the run. Took it across the end line. Guys, bear with me for just a second. I've got some technical issues up top here. So Friend from the near side. Good ball down to Jean-Pierre. Koala's trying to save it in on the far sideline there, but cannot do so. To be a throw in for the Knights as we approach 5 minutes to play here in the opening half. Batting ball back into the 18. Friend will send that one away, as it will finally tempo over across the sideline, and a throw in coming in. So a foul on KCU. Free kick coming up. Ball headed toward Oxer, and right there into the mid. She'll put her hands to it. And we'll have 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. .50-50 ball, far sideline. KCU can't play it down. It'll be a throw in for the visiting Koalas. Ball intercepted down inside the 18. Quick swipe of the leg, and it bends wide of the uprights. Cannot find free, and a goal kick for the Knights coming up. Columbia trying to find a way to stick another one through the net. Here to add to this 2-0 lead just before halftime. Got the first goal in the first minute. Ball one out of the air, near side to Myers. Myers down inside the 18. Across the top of the 6 and cannot find feet. And a ball over top of the crossbar actually hits the football upright and drives downward. As that was off the feet of Wells Bunting. Myers settling. Jean-Pierre takes it away at midfield. Tries to slow things up, looking for some help, turns it back to the left side, and as she tries to get back to, held up there nicely by Kylie Stewart. And it took just enough away from her momentum to not allow her to get back to that ball, and she brought to the left side and get a run toward the net. That's a direct example of what I was talking about earlier, is she usually has someone around her at all times, and as soon as the ball gets to her feet, there's always two people around her, from, if not more than that. Here's Logan down inside the 18. And that one's outside off the backside of a Koala defender. So the Knights are going to get a corner kick here inside of 90 seconds to play in the opening half. Amelia Lucas will do the honors. Bends that one out toward the top of the 18. So Knights will chase this one all the way back toward midfield. Olivia Brewer. Here's Friend looking down towards Jean-Pierre with a touch and a two-hopper right in the midst of Isingring. Final minute here of the first half. Myers settles at midfield. Chips it ahead and bends it out of bounds as Bailey Lewis provided the pressure from behind. Machado sends that to Lewis, and then Lewis sends it out of bounds, and we'll go inside of 10 seconds to play here in the opening half. And Columbia is going to head to the half, leading this one 2-0. Myers will try to play it down the near sideline, and Wells Bunting's not going to get to it. And we're at the half here in Grayson. Columbia College out of South Carolina leading KCU 2-0 at the break. We'll come back and break it all down after this here on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Mullen Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
Halftime in Grayson, Columbia leading KCU 2-0. First half goals by Malia Kincaid. She poked one into the first minute on a direct shot on a 1v1 against KCU's goalie, Hope Oxer. And then just inside of 12 minutes to go in the opening half, Jordan Myers countered and added a goal. And she takes it to the right post, goes left corner, and finishes in the back of the net, and it's 2-0 at the half. We're going to step aside for about 9 minutes to kind of get everything regathered here and ready to go for the second half. When we return, we'll get you ready for the second half of action between KCU and Columbia here in the women's action as we continue our coverage here on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beauty Rest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, non-profit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
At Papa John's, get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Hand stretch, mouth watering, get that ooey gooey cheese. 8 extra large slices, hold it and fold it. It's an extra large, bigger is better, more for your money, New York style pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, better get you some cheesy, saucy, tossy Papa John's. Get an extra large New York style one-topping pizza for only $10.99. Papa John's.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Miller Insurance Agency began serving the insurance needs of Northeast Kentucky in 1967. Since then, the agency has prospered by providing valuable insurance protection to our community. As your independent insurance agent, we're not tied to one company. Rather, we compare different carriers, finding the best price. Call or stop by today to compare your coverages. Remember, your independent agent serves you first. Find us online at millerins.net or stop by Miller Insurance, 210 South Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. Check out Dyer's Big Sandy in Grayson for great prices on home appliances like washers and dryers, ranges and dishwashers. See our giant selection of living room suites, bedroom suites, recliners, mattresses, and electronics, including TVs and speakers. Visit our showroom at 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson. You'll find the best prices and the best selection for every room of your home. And Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding: Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Beautyrest. Dyer's Big Sandy, 506 Carroll Malone Boulevard in Grayson.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pop & Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
Back at the Joker Lawn Care broadcast booth, James Collier, happy to have you along with us here. Columbia leading KCU 2-0 as we'll flop ends of the field, and the visiting Koalas will start with possession here in the second half of play. First half goals from Malia Kincaid and Jordan Myers for Columbia. In the black and purple jerseys, they'll work it from left to right as I view it here high atop the press box here at Knight Stadium. If it's the first time with us here on Kool TV, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. We'll alert you each time we put out new material. Knights will be back in action Monday at 4 p.m. on a women's only game on Monday. Then the men will be in action on Tuesday as both wrap up a little bit of time's left in the regular season. Inadvertent handball out front is Kiana Dodge, who checks in for her first action to start the second half. Playing on that front line. Dodge, the senior out of York, South Carolina. So Sophia Friend will try to boom one downfield. Good ball, comes near side. Aubrey Logan tries to settle, can't do so. It's right back in the hands, or I should say the feet, of Columbia, and Jordan Myers was on a sprint out in front and gets called for offsides on the far sideline. This Columbia team has shown it has speed, that it can get out in space and really use that speed to get balls around the feet of their two forwards, of Jordan Myers and Malia Kincaid, excuse me. Had several great looks in the first half. Hope Oxford made some amazing stops. Got some really good help from her center backs a couple of times as well. Had one ball early in the contest that KCU got down inside the 6 off of a header and could not finish. Here's Myers with a head of steam going right at Oxer, and Oxer turns it away. Manley giving her a little aid on the back end there and settles it down. And a nice save there by Hope Oxer. Oxer, the senior out of Paintsville. Ball tumbles over the head of Samantha McDaniel on the far side. She saves it on the line, though. Maupin plays it back to her keep. Nice looking for some help. Amelia Lucas provides some on the near side, but right there's Huey on the back line who takes it away. Sophia Friend will step 2, kick it out of bounds. Quickly in play it goes by the Koalas as they'll try to play it up the near sideline. Men will follow approximately 25 minutes at the conclusion of this contest. Again, it'll be on our second stream. Here's Kincaid working with it just outside the 18. Got a touch to try to roll it across toward the 6, but Manley comes out and provides the defensive pressure. It'll be kicked out of bounds on the near side and a toss coming up for Columbia. Basketball season not too far away. It's about 20 days, or 30 days, excuse me. On the 20th, I believe, is the first game for the women. Men follow around the 24th. We'll have all the action from the Lusby Center and Ron Arnett Court. Both the men and the women coming up this season here on Kool TV. So an inadvertent handball there on KCU. They allowed the Koalas to see if they could play it down before they whistled for the infraction. So just outside the 18, which keeps that from becoming a penalty kick. KCU setting up a 4-person wall. Our official will back them up just a little bit. And Kamaya Hewley with the left foot. Chip shot right at Oxer. It's loose outside the goal, and the Knights turn it away. They got Columbia offside regardless. But again, that back line for the Knights really standing tall there as Oxer came off her line, and that ball was just loose on the near side post. The Koalas couldn't finish. Here's Kincaid. Lucas turns it back toward the middle of the field. Right there in the middle is Madison Wells Bunting. Jean-Pierre trying to start something moving forward, cannot do so. Now the ball gets loose. She's working with it at her feet. And then Alyssa Collins, that center back, turns it loose. Out in front, Kincaid down inside the 18. Takes it to the right, puts it with a left foot and finishes. So we look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Kind of almost the same goal that she had back in the first. This time she works to the right and comes back left. 3-0 Columbia as Malia Kincaid knocks in her second goal of the contest. Kincaid coming into this ball game, 8 goals and 2 assists. She had 34 shots, 19 on goal. Those numbers have increase substantially here today. And she has kept that back line for the Knights defense very busy. The Knights got a good ball coming up the near sideline, but can't control it. It'll be turned out on the near side, so a throw-in coming up for Amelia Lucas, the sophomore out of Ashland. Into Logan, can't play it down. And we'll get a throw in, as they'll say that she got it turned across before it went over the end line. So a throw in almost right in the same exact position she was in. That one found its way past Jean-Pierre. Right there was Sophia Friend. I think she was trying to line one up toward the net and just caught it awkwardly off of her right foot and kicked it out of bounds on the far sideline. Myers, a little bicycle kick over top. Gets it to Wells Bunting. Then an inadvertent pass. Logan's right there. She'll pull the trigger and bend this one wide left. Well out of top of the 18. So a goal kick coming up for the visiting Koalas. Get KCU back in action Monday at 4 o'clock, a women's only game. The men will play here on Tuesday night. We'll have both of those actions right here on Kool TV. Men will follow this game in their contest against Columbia. So a free kick coming up for the Koalas. Collins delivers a big ball on a touch, near side dodge. Trying to win the battle on the near corner. And it's touched out of bounds last by which team? They're going to say that Dodge touched it last, so she slams the ball down, and the official says, we don't need any of that, as that ball kicked away from the KCU throw-in opportunity as it went all the way across the end line and up against the fence. Now, big bounding ball off the foot there of Huey. Myers can't run it down, and a goal kick coming up for the Knights. That's one thing this Koalas team has done really well today, is worked the ball from deep to get it out to where their forwards can run to. Whether it's been straight line on through balls, chipping over top of the back line of the defense, trying to cross it from near side to far or far to near, but just giving those forwards that have the speed to outrun someone a chance to go get a 1v1 with the ball. Here's Friend playing it out ahead. No one in the area of it, as it'll tumble into the 18, and Eisinger will scoop it up. Ball finds its way over top of Aubrey Logan. And Oxer backpedals as Kincaid, barreling down at her, has to do a little sidestep to keep from making contact. 10 minutes gone here in the second half. 3-0 our score. 2 Columbia goals in the first half, and then Kincaid delivers her second here in the second. Taylor Isaac works with it at her feet. Now Jean-Pierre giving chase. Back to Logan. Logan out top of the 18, looking near side, trying to find Lucas. Now Friend. Got too much on the touch. Huey's right there. And she'll lose it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in coming up for the Knights. Olivia Brewer to do the honors. Nice ball down toward Friend. Friend out toward Jean-Pierre, and they can't make the connection. And then Dodge tried to settle at her feet, kicks it out of bounds, throw in Knights. Big opportunity here for KCU if he could find a way to stick one in the back of the net here. Logan plays it off of her head, then tries to play it down, gets upended. Dodge will turn it downfield. Wells Bunting trying to direct it forward with her head, missed it the wrong direction. Now they've got to run out in front, and they've got Kincaid offside and visibly frustrated. You can see her there clapping her hands. She was well offside, though. It was a great idea. The play was there. She was about 3 yards offside when the ball got put in play as the back line just stepped to. Myers chasing it on the far side, settles in front of the KCU bench, then turns it down the far line. Kincaid giving chase. Out in front are the Koalas. Finds it back down toward Kincaid. She'll get a touch, but it won't get there as it's a slow roller right into the midst of Oxer. She tried to redirect quickly and lost her footing there out top of the 6. Ball turned back downfield. An inadvertent touch by the official will have a drop in. KCU thinking that it was going to be an actual drop in. They're going to say that the ball was in possession of the Koalas. So he touches it right back into Columbia's feet. Now Jean Pierre settles things down, brings it near side to Friend. Friend down in the corner. There's Collins on the back line. Logan trying to set something up. And they'll say she touched it last. It'll be a throw-in coming up. First we'll get a sub coming on for Columbia. Madison Diber checking back in, replacing Kiana Dodge. You with the throw down near the near side corner on the east end zone. Nice playing a little fall baseball directly behind them, leading currently 2-1 in game 2, I believe. Big swing from a long distance there by Kayla Maupin, as it doesn't find its intended target, and a goal kick coming up. Here's a ball that finds its way over top. Maupin out in front, or excuse me, Kincaid out in front. Oxer trying to size her up. Kincaid working with it at her feet. Brings it near side. They'll go back out top. They let it through to Myers. Myers to the right side. Down top of the 6. Brings it inside. What a nice touch. And Kincaid can't finish. We're looking at the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Myers let that one across, was looking for the one-timer touch. But they couldn't finish it off on the back line. And we're going to get a corner kick coming up. Near side corner is going to be Jordan Myers. Low driving kick. Heads up as the Koalas come barreling down on it. And the ball boy standing on the back line nearly got taken off his feet. 2 subs coming on, 1 for each side. Rachel Holden checking in for Columbia. In for KCU is Taylor Allen. Sun-drenched field here on a beautiful fall-like afternoon. Slight breeze, nice and comfortably warm. Not a cloud in the sky anywhere to be found. Looking across the way and all the foliage to the opposite side of the street of I-64, and everything in full fall colors now. More oranges, yellows, and reds than green. If you've been with me throughout the season, you've heard me talk about this quite a lot, going all the way back into August. Knights with a nice touch here. Trying to feed it up to Jean Pierre, and there was nobody home there as Lucas had the right idea, just the wrong positioning. But back in August, I was talking to the latter part of August, you could already starting to see coloring in the trees. And now here we are toward the latter part of October, and it is full-on fall colors. Actually starting to see some trees that have lost all of its leaves across the way. I think we are in for a dandy of a winter this year in this area. We are well past due. .27 minutes left to go in the ball game. 3-0 Columbia in front. Here the first of 2 games today. Men will follow at approximately 25 minutes at this one has its conclusion. Kincaid with a little hike there to Myers. They nearly had a nice setup on a ball down out top of the 6 just a few moments ago. They're going to roll it down the near side. That's a perfect throw in. Kincaid with 2 on, though. Turns it back out top of the 6. Myers will intercept on the near sideline. Myers working through traffic. Comes near side, stepping through. Just outside the 18. Settles, takes it off her right foot. Backline defense there by the Knights. And we get a pair of tangled up. That is a pair of 12s that's tangled up. KCU's Aubrey Logan and Brooke Pacettello, excuse me. So a foul on her, and KCU will get the free kick. Inside of 26 to go in the contest. Brewer tried to play it off of her chest, could not keep it in play. Qualls will toss it in right in front of me, just below the broadcast booth here. Brought to you in part by Joker Lawn Care. Dybert, back out top. Giving a strike was Rachel Holden. She got a kind of a crosser on it and delivered much more than just a spin than anything. Sub coming on for Columbia. Isabella Guerreri out of Charleston, South Carolina, coming on. Her first action today. Huey to toss in near side, right in front of the men that await. We got a baseball on the soccer field. Eisenring had to run out and pull the baseball off the field and toss it back in. Sub back in as well. As number 19, Harley Payne coming on, junior out of Kershaw, South Carolina. 3-0 as we go inside of 24 minutes here on this goal kick coming up from Sophia Friend. 2 goals from Kincaid, 1 from Myers. And that's the difference in this contest right now. Nice touch up near side to Myers. Myers plays it in. Takes it down inside the 18. Giving chase on the far side in the corners, Payne. Left-footed strike from the far side, and you can see the emotion after the kick there as McDaniel misstruck the ball and sends it wide of the upright. I've talked about in the first half how high this Columbia team is playing. They literally have everyone with the exception of Alyssa Collins, who's the center back, at midfield right now. And she is 3 yards deep of midfield. Really trying to pack it in on KCU anytime that they get the offensive possession. And then, more importantly, playing the defense up so that if there is a turnover, they return it right back down to their forwards to where they can stay on the attack. So Jordan Myers having a long, lengthy conversation with our official. Second time they've had a conversation today. She runs away with her hands held up in the air, not apparently appealing to the call that was given to her and the understanding of what was directed. She tried to make a nice turn up the near sideline. Sophia Friend takes it off her feet. They put it quickly back in play. Olivia Brewer steps 2. And a throw-in coming up for KCU. That's why you don't let a baseball guy throw a soccer ball. 2 long tosses there, both of them out of bounds. Never got it anywhere near. One of them hit all the way over top, almost up into the stands. Myers plays the bicycle kick and sends that one over to the men. And the men settled with the feet, played it out of the air, and played it right back in. They could have got an assist on that one. Manley mistimed the swing, sends that one sky high, and we'll get a foul from behind as they'll get that one on Brooke Piscatello as she dives into the back of Jean Pierre. So a free kick for the Knights coming up. Approaching 21 minutes left to play here in the ball game. 3-0 Columbia leading KCU. Good ball by Friend as it pinballs all the way down, and there's Isering coming off of her line to make the grab before Taylor Allen gets there. Quickly back in play it goes. Big bounding ball. High hops over top of Kayla Maupin as she plays it off her head. Here's Jordan Myers on a run, turns it down inside the 18 and sends it into the left side of the net. Watch how this play developed. As we look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay, Maupin tried to play it off of her head. Instead, turned it downfield. Myers, with a head of steam, races it off to that far corner and makes it 4-0. Her second goal here today. So a pair of goals for Kincaid, now 2 for Jordan Myers. And we're going to get a new goalkeeper in net for the visiting Koalas. As Brianna Hilton, senior out of West Columbia, South Carolina, takes over in net for Isingring. Jean Pierre trying to play it to herself down inside the 18. Kylie Stewart will turn it away. It'll be a throw-in for the Knights far sideline as we approach the 20-minute mark. So a pair of goals each in each half from Malia Kincaid and Jordan Myers is where we currently stand in this one. As Columbia looking for its 5th consecutive win. Haven't lost a match since the 25th of September. And a high-bounding ball there that brings Hilton off of her feet for a second as Morgan Ray got a good strike on one. I think it kind of got up on Hilton a little quicker than what she thought off that high hop from the turf. Nice through ball near side as Isabel Garelli couldn't get it turned downfield the way that she needed to go, but it was touched out by the Knights. Here's Myers trying to save it on the end line, can't do so. Goal kick coming up. Apologies for me. I am absolutely going to eat up right now with bees. I have yellow jackets, some black bug, and a sweat bee that will not leave me alone. I am up here swatting this thing around like I'm trying to take off for an aircraft carrier. That's one thing this area this season, we've seen a lot of the yellow jackets for some reason, and it's not that they've been aggressive, just won't leave you alone. Manley tries to play that one forward, mistimes it. Kincaid, check that. That's actually Dybert, and a diving save there by Oxer. Garelli. Myers plays it off the hop and mistimed the step and wipes out. Boxer comes in to check out. Take a look at this on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. This is just her footing, just comes right out from underneath her. She had a settle, tried to get there, and just like someone yanks the rugs right out from underneath her. And a nice show of support there from Hope Oxer as she comes over to check on her, make certain everything was good. Manley checking out for KCU. Back in is Taylor Isaac. "17 minutes to play in the ball game. Kylie Stewart sends it down near side. First half goals by Kincaid and Myers, followed by second half goals by that same duo in the same succession. Kincaid poked one in the first minute. As a matter of fact, it was about the first 13 seconds. So they took the opening kickoff, sent it over top of the defense, and right out into the feet of Kincaid, and she did the rest. KCU won the kick, turned it over immediately, and then the Koalas wasted no time going downfield. Back in the ball games, Adriana Machado as she's replacing Kamaya Huey. Myers battling for position, ball down just outside the 6. Puts a foot to it, crosses it to the other side of the 6. A nice save there by Myers. Here's a drop back out near side to Machado. Fires this one down toward the 6, and trying to turn it down toward the goal was Dybert, but she cannot finish. And a goal kick coming up for the Knights as we go inside of 15 and a half to go in the contest. Again, men's action to follow at about 25 minutes at the conclusion of this game. Ball back up to Myers as she lets it through. Centers it up, goes right at Oxer. Oxer knocks that one away, and a follow by Dybert as she finishes in for the net. As we look at it on the Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Myers took a great line. Oxer comes off her line and makes a solid save, but the ball caroms away from her. And Madison Dybert crashes the goal and punches it through for her first score in the contest and her third goal of the season, and makes it 5-0. Just inside of 15 minutes to go in the contest. Either team winning possession, just kind of trading headers here for the moment as they pinball back and forth. Collins will turn it upfield. Right now, we're just trading possession of the ball between the 40s. Friend rolls this off to the far side. As Taylor Allen wanted to play it down toward Morgan Ray and just never had a chance to do so. Koala's giving it a run. Dybert chips it down toward the box. Myers corralling out top now. Works with it at her feet, brings it back left. Down into the corner. And they get the runner off sides. As that's Kendall Moore, sophomore out of Hernando, Mississippi, making her first stop into the contest. 13:30 to go. Warm afternoon here in Grayson. Here on the front end of this men and women's doubleheader. Sun beating down from behind us here, high atop the press box here at Knight Stadium. Myers giving chase. Friend trying to beat her to the punch. Myers wins the ball. Wants to bend it back inside the 18. Myers and Friend change some pleasantries. We play on. As this one will tumble across the end line, and we'll get a stoppage. As they're going to bring in subs. 3 coming on for the Koalas, 1 for KCU. As Jean Pierre will step off, Caitlin Cottle comes on, the senior out of Stanford. Kaylee Barnes, senior out of Gilbert, South Carolina, one of the new faces out there for the Koalas. Myers takes it away midfield, chips it out to the near side. That's out to Huey. Huey gives chase, but she's offsides. I would say it is safe to say this Koala team has probably been called offsides at least 10 times today. But that is the aggressive nature that you get from a team that plays like this team does. They're going to put those forwards out in front. They're going to do everything they possibly can to get a 1v1. And by doing that, you are going to get called for being offsides. That's just the nature of the game, of always trying to time it perfectly to get out in front of that defender and get an extra step. I played forward I played more midfield than forward in high school. But I remember as a forward, I would always try to get that extra step on the defender. And right there's an exact example. Here's Myers on a ball that plays through. Rolls it down inside the 18. Tries to chip it. She gets caught from behind. Nice save there from the backside help by KCU's defense. As Myers on a breakaway. Just took a little bit too much time with it at her feet and allowed KCU to retreat and provide some defensive help on the back line. Pair of headers traded around midfield. Trying to play it down toward Aubrey Logan. Brewer turns it up to the far side. Now Taylor Allen. Sub coming on for the Knights. As that's Jersey Fulton, freshman out of Ripley. And she replaces Taylor Isaac. Nice fire one down toward the 6, and it's a one-hopper right in the hands of the second goalkeeper in the contest for the Koalas of Brianna Hilton. Inside of 10 to go in the ball game. Koalas leading at 5-0. 3 goals here in the second half. Huey giving chase. Works it down inside the 18. Rolls it across the top of the 6. A left-footed touch, but nothing on it as Oxford's able to get to it with ease. That was Brooklyn Vigil out of Erie, Colorado. She was one of those players that checked in on the last mass sub by the Koalas. Koalas working up the far sideline. Madison Risher plays it down. They try to turn it back across the end line, and right there's Oxer as we go inside of 9 to play. Allen turns that one downfield with the header, but no one on the backside there to chase it down. Throw in far sideline for KCU. Man off behind us on the practice field, going through their warm-ups, getting ready for their matchup as looks like now the Columbia men's team starting to move about, getting ready for their stuff coming up as well. Koalas with another run up the far side. A nice turn inside the 18. Ball loses its momentum. It's still inside the box and finally turned out of the back line there by Jersey Fulton. Vigil gives chase, saves it far side. Payne with one and has it taken off of her feet as Taylor Allen made a nice move, gets it out toward Caitlin Cottle, and she loses it. Cottle pressing up. Hilton will just send it skyward to the far sideline. Koalas trying to find feet, trying to set up a run. They send one down the middle, and you could tell that Myers and Kincaid are gone from the contest because either one of those up front right there, they would have been chasing it down. Myers is still in the midfield position, but she's not on that front line. Anything like that, it would have been like trying to chase down anything possible. She's going to play it out of the air, settles it with her feet. Now team's just trading kicks. Nice battle for position. Turn it up the far sideline, looking for Caitlin Cottle. It's touched out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Knights. Pair of subs coming on for Columbia on their next possession. Here's Logan. Tried to turn it downfield and just touched too much. Fulton. Touchdown to Logan and a push from behind and a free kick coming up for KCU. And this will be Sophia Friend, an opportunity to take one toward the net. She will have a little bit of a breeze toward her face. At least going by what I'm feeling here up top of the press box. But an opportunity here to send one toward the net for Sophia Friend. High arcing ball, bends it right, just shy of the 6. And it'll hop over the end line, and KCU never got a touch to it. 4 new players coming on for Columbia. As for some reason the official decides he needs to stop play every time we get a check-in for this point. Lindsey Coing on, Elena Morey, Madison Risher. We had one other come on, and I have not found that ball. I'll get that player identified here in just a moment. Cohen returns, instantly tries to jump up front there and start a push. Here's Logan, intercepts the ball at midfield. Nobody there to help her, though. Trying to play with it at her feet as she'll bring it near side. Steps 2, still at her feet as she goes down inside the 18. And that one's off the legs of Collins out of bounds, and the Knights are going to get a corner kick out of it. So Amelia Lucas to put it in the air. Inside of 4 minutes to play in regulation. Low driving kick. Morgan Ray got a foot to it, but sends it over top the crossbar. And we stop the clock yet again. Yeah, I understand the ruling, but Robert, you make a great point. I understand the ruling, but sometimes in some statures of the game, teams elect to bypass that ruling because of the delay and .50-50 ball out top of the 18. And they'll get a foul against KCU. So free kick coming up for the Koalas. Fulton totally misplayed that one as it rolls all the way through. So a throw-in coming up for Columbia as McDaniel will toss it in. McDaniel fires it down outside. That's Kendall Moore. She turns it down toward the box. Oxer a big boot out to midfield. Caudle turns it the wrong way. And the Knights trying to have any form of possession here. They're just basically just trying to kick the ball away from the direction of travel. Now we're getting more subs. Catherine Mobley into the ball game. Right at 2 minutes left to go in the contest. Koalas are going to move to 8-6 on the season. KCU is going to fall to 1-15. Again, the Knights will be back in action here Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Our coverage will begin at 3:50. Men back in action after today. They'll be back in action on Tuesday in a single game. Again, men will play at approximately 25 minutes at the conclusion of this game. You can pick up that game on our second stream right here on Kool TV. Greatly appreciate everyone that's tuned in with us here this afternoon. Hang out with us on the chat screen. Hopefully most of you will follow us over onto the men's action. Again, if you're first time with us here, hit that subscribe button. If you like something, give us a thumbs up. Hit that bell. Each time we put out new material, it'll alert you to let you know we've put out new material here on Kool TV. 60 seconds to go in regulation. Hat tip to my camera operator today, Felicia Collier. She takes care of everything that you see high atop here onto your screen. Makes my job easy. All I've got to do is talk for 90 minutes plus. Robert Holden, greatly appreciate the kind words and you tuning in and chiming in throughout the game. Always a pleasure talking with fellow fans of the game. Final 30 seconds of regulation here. Pair of goals each for Malia Kincaid and Jordan Myers. Madison Dybert picked up the 5th goal. And that's going to be our final score here this afternoon. Columbia is going to knock off KCU by a final score of 5-0 as they'll pick up a road win here in Grayson over the Knights. That's it for us here in game number 1. Stay tuned with us. We'll be back for game number 2 in approximately about 30 minutes as the KCU Knights and the Columbia Koalas will battle in men's action right here in Grayson. For Felicia Collier, everyone at the Kool Sports Network, I'm James Collier saying thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you in about 30 minutes right here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another KCU Knights soccer broadcast on Kool TV. This broadcast of Kentucky Christian University Soccer has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.